The opinions expressed here are exclusively those of CG Sense. No brand affiliations, free products, or affiliate marketing are associated with this video.
I had my wife fill up these color-coded samples, not tell me which is which. She filled one with Imagination, one with Aqua Dubai, wrote down which is which and hid it away. I figured this will remove bias and it would be a fun experiment to evaluate inspired by fragrances, especially if it's hard to tell which is which. But unfortunately, in my first time doing this, it's extremely easy for me to tell which is which. 1000%. The green is Imagination, the orange is Aqua Dubai, and I don't even have to think about it. When I sprayed these, I instantly could tell which was which. So I'm just gonna be honest here. I don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any motive. If you love Aqua Dubai, that's great. It has a good Fragrantica score. A lot of people love it. Definitely give it a chance. All I could do is be honest. I don't really have a motive to get you to dislike this or to like it. I don't make any money if you buy it or don't buy it. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm gonna be real with you guys, respectfully. Fragrance is very subjective. I would say Aqua Dubai is in the bottom, one of the worst scents I ever smelt in my life. I'm not trying to be dramatic. It does something bad for me. I have like an individual brain chemistry, nose, style, and Aqua Dubai doesn't work for me at all. And Imagination is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love Imagination. So what makes these different? You're gonna hear that it's soapy a lot, and yeah, that can't be understated. Like, to me, this opens up very soapy. The blending of Aqua Dubai is very cheap smelling. I get somewhat of a wet cardboard sort of smell. It also just doesn't smell well blended. Like, when you side by side this with Imagination, it's humbling. Like, I've already liked Imagination a lot, but after side by siding these, I respect Imagination 10 times more. On this, I get like a really sharp, soapy fragrance with almost like it's going in a turquoise direction, but it's doing it in a way that's kind of almost fruity. It's not translucent, ambery, and deep like Imagination is. It's almost like a turquoise Fruit Loop kind of sweetness with a bunch of this really cheap soaps smacked on top of it. And overall, the blending just feels very erratic and kind of like crazy. It doesn't really feel like well put together. And when I smell the Imagination, I just go deep with it. It's like this translucent, deep, ambery smell that's almost like ethereal and something that's got almost a mystical component to it, with just how it's like it's got a density, but it's also something that's almost thin in a way. So it's dense and thin at the same time, ambery, kind of like a turquoise feel, but not really. And the citrus is just so perfectly blended, and the whole thing of Imagination has an it factor, like a whoa, like this is it, that Aqua Dubai simply does not have. Now, I wore both of these side by side on each wrist for 4 days, and I will say the scent changed, okay? One of the ways the scent changes is it opens up super soapy, and as it dries down, when I get into like the 2.5 hour or 3 hour mark, it starts getting a little bit closer to Imagination. Basically, that soapy top kind of dissipates, and you're kind of left more with the base notes of Aqua Dubai. And in this stage, I could see people saying that they're 70% similar. Like, I could see that. Like, I could smell one and smell the other and say clearly the direction's the same. But to me, the execution's quite different. Like, one thing I'm getting with the base of Aqua Dubai that I'm not getting with Imagination is a fruity vibe. It almost has like I said, turquoise Fruit Loops is the only way I could think of an analogy, because what fruit smells like turquoise? But that's something to put in your head of, this is how I would describe it. It almost has this fruity kind of turquoise base, where the Imagination, it doesn't have anything fruity about it, and it doesn't smell as thick. It smells more thin and light and airy, and just way better to me, like way better. Also, I'm kind of noticing like the Imagination, I feel like almost has a ghost note. Like, there's something in it that just gives it a bite of this is amazing. I really don't know what it is. I feel like it's a ghost note. I know I get it a lot from Tiger too. Not getting that from this. Not getting it from Aqua Dubai at all. I would say longevity and performance is about the same on both of these. I'm getting about 8 hours. And the days I kept wearing Aqua Dubai, the more I was going nose blind to it, the closer it was getting to Imagination. So like on day 3, I was noticing instead of opening up like super harsh, cheap soap on top of this fruity base, it was opening up more smooth and more into that kind of fruity base, that fruity ambery base. Like it was opening up and staying a bit closer to Imagination, but I could still really tell them apart. And ultimately, Aqua Dubai just, it never loses the wet cardboard smell for me. Like I get a wet cardboard, cheap smell. I get something that's very poorly blended, erratic. I feel like if I were to smell Aqua Dubai by itself and not be side-by-siding it with Imagination, I probably could say it's okay. But because I'm side-by-siding it, it's like the faults of Aqua Dubai become really, really obvious really fast to me. I've heard people say that, hey, if somebody is wearing Aqua Dubai or Imagination, nobody around you is going to know the difference. I could tell you 100% I'm going to know. To me, they're different. I see that Aqua Dubai is kind of going that turquoise direction. I could see that like it's trying somewhat. But to me, they're very, very different fragrances. Like, I would say that Aqua Dubai is like, kind of like a cheap soap to me. Like a cheap, fruity soap. And it kind of comes across like, the way I feel when I wear it is very juvenile, harsh, synthetic, cheap. Imagination to me is like, what is that? Like, ooh, it's like really deep. And it just triggers like, damn, that's so good. Whatever that is, that's really good. Like, I know I can't say 100%, but I would be able to tell the difference between these. To me, they're two different fragrances. They're very different from each other. I really love one. I can't stand the other. So take from that what you will. That's just my personal experience side-by-siding these.
Don't make me look crazy now.
You look good.
Oh, I bet I do. My best moment.
All right.
You play too much.
Right, and here's the other one. Compare these.
You want me to do this or that?
Yeah, like the Montaigne videos.
So, they are similar. They're similar, obviously, right? It's trying to be similar. But this one is way more sharp and way more like lemon soap. And this one is more rounded and more heavy.
So which one do you like more?
This one. Which one did I pick?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know which is which yet. First, for you to know, it's the green one.
Smells better, more rounded and more like serious. This one smells more almost like a flanker of this. Like this is the OG and this is like the fresh version or the summer version of this.
Like more soapy, right?
Yeah.
The other one's more like ambery and deep.
Yeah.
Just sprayed these. It's been a few minutes. I sprayed them pretty heavy. My guess is this green is Imagination, orange is Aqua Dubai. This green just seems a little more like refined and sophisticated. This one, the right one, is pushing harder off the skin, like trying harder. This one smells like a little bit better quality. It's a little more watery too. The citrus is a little bit nicer in it. This one here has like a amped up soapy note. It's probably neroli, like a soapy neroli. Maybe a little more sharper, maybe a little more, yeah, like a little bit of a musky ambroxan too. And there's sort of like a melon note, you know, more than the tea note on this one. This one I get a little more tea. This one I get a little more melon. They're pretty similar. This is a sniffing skin though. I'm not sure if out in the air it's a huge difference, but you know, against skin here, I can definitely tell a difference. But I mean, I don't think it's too huge, but there definitely seems to be a little bit of a difference here. All right, as it dries down, this one's more musky and ambroxan throughout the fragrance. This melon note throughout the fragrance. and there's no tea. This one has a tea note, and there's a way more neroli soap type notes in this one throughout. I think performance is better on this one. I think it's the fixative they use to amp up performance, and you're going to sacrifice some quality and sophistication when you do that. So I guess it's a decent budget twist, but if you really want a sophisticated version of it, this is probably the way to go right here.